Now that we've covered everything from stage presence and how to deliver your presentation to visual aids and how to use them, let's move on to dealing with nerves. Being a little nervous or feeling the butterflies before a speech or presentation is normal and not necessarily such a bad thing, as it helps you to get the endorphins going so that you can perform at your peak. However, if you become excessively nervous before or during your performance, it may affect the way you present and come across. In this exercise, I want you to list some of the reasons as to why you might get nervous or anxious before or during a presentation. Then write down how nervousness has affected your performance in the past. Did you know that we speak to ourselves 66,000 times a day? When we feel insecure, or if we have low self-esteem or lack of self-confidence, most of this talk is negative self-talk, and therefore most of our anxiety and nervousness comes from negative self-talk. Negative self-talk involves bringing up past failures, not recognising our strengths, not focusing on our strengths, underestimating our abilities and making excuses, such as I can't see myself ever standing up in front of a crowd and doing any kind of public speaking because that's just not me. I'm too self-conscious. Well, guess what? I also said that about online training videos. I can never see myself doing that. It's just not me. I hate the way I look and come across on camera. I'll never do that. Well, here I am. And you know what? I actually enjoy it. Here is a list of 10 reasons presenters give for feeling nervous. Number 1, what if I make a fool out of myself? Number 2, what if I can't answer a question? Number 3, what if I lose my place or train of thought? Number 4, what if my audience starts to walk out or lose interest? Number 5, I'm afraid I might dry up in the middle of my presentation and not be able to go on. Number 6, what if my audience finds my presentation less than satisfactory? Number 7, what if I get so nervous that it becomes really obvious and my voice or hands start to shake? Number 8, what if a member of my audience knows more about my subject than I do and catches me out? Number 9, what if something goes horribly wrong during my presentation or speech? Number 10, what if my equipment quits or fails to work? I'm sure you can think of many other what-ifs and probably have others that aren't listed. What if you prepare yourself really well and get into the right frame of mind and end up with an applause or a standing ovation at the end of your presentation? Next, we'll have a look at some ways to handle stress and anxiety. But first of all, let's look at some of the symptoms. Perspiration is very common. Accelerated breathing, accelerated heartbeat, trembling voice or a high-pitched voice, a flushed complexion, sweating around the forehead and temples, nervous gestures such as jerky movements or fidgeting and clasping and unclasping of hands, apologising and using words and phrases such as like, and you know on a consistent basis are also symptoms of anxiety and may come across as a lack of confidence. So in this next video, let's look at how to overcome nervous anxiety and fear.